Since we were in St Maarten for a while, a few of our friends had managed to catch up to us, which led us to seeing our old friends Peter and Louise from Germany, whom we met in Grenada when we first arrived there. It's been 2 years since we last saw them, so it was good to see them and motor vessel yes again. Join us this episode as we give you a walkthrough of this beautiful Nordhavn 60. Equipped with state-of-the-art electronics and engines, this is what we call cruising in style. You never know, when Peter decides to sell, this might be Lady Africa number 2. We first started on the flybridge. It was such a windy day, so I just have to listen to my voice instead of Ricky's. It's the highest part of the boat and it truly feels like you're flying above the water. This gives you an excellent vantage point to gaze upon the horizon. Equipped with a helm station with all your navigational needs, this allows you to set course to your next destination in style. We then headed off to the second floor.
So a good sized davit crane and the dinghy stores away nicely on deck. Super easy to launch and retrieve as long as not too rolling. Nice solid rails everywhere coming down from the flybridge. Super nice setup. These boats are really nice.
So we're on level 2 now.
Yeah, level 2, level 3 and then base. So kind of 3 stories if you think of it.
Yeah.
And I mean, even for a cripple like me, just had knee surgery, you can get around everywhere, nice stable platform. So that's how you know it's good. They also installed they just put it like a loose fuel tank. They can fuel up when they're doing on their trips. They can just put fuel in here and have extra range, which is really a nice thing to have. And when the tender is off, shift the crane out of the way. You can put your shade up.
Do yoga up here.
You can have your potty area, have a breakfast, lunch up to the bow.
On the bow, we have a good size ultra anchor with a dedicated anchor locker. You can also connect to shore power from the bow and stern with 110 volts, 220 volts, both 50 and 60 Hz. With so many options, you wonder where the beer plug-in port is. You also have docking stations on the bow and stern. Next stop is the wheelhouse, where you do night watches in style.
This is Luis. It's his boat.
Ah, yeah, super.
Louis' dad owns the boat, Peter, and they allowed us to show you guys the boat, but it's an amazing boat. As you can see, all the instrumentation, everything that's set up here, 2 massive TV screens. I won't even say those are displays. They bigger than my TV at home. No, it's an awesome setup in the wheelhouse.
Some of them really connected TV to what's there.
Well, they
on
on
the
what?
you know, right here.
When they're on
watch
what?
the normal TV.
Football on their way.
So that's how Luis does the watches. He just puts TV on, watches the American football going on, and it's awesome setup. This boat is like absolutely decked out. 2 engines, main and wing engine, 325 horsepower on the main, 100 horsepower on the wing, and then twin generator setups. What was one? 9
and 20 kW.
9 and 20 kVA. 300 hours on the generator. That shows you they're very economical, these guys. At least on the big one. 300 or 400 hours. Coming up 400 hours.
1900 on this one.
Yeah. Which is not bad. You guys have had the boat for how long?
4.5 years now.
4.5 years. That's a good. And on your main engine?
2,200 I guess. No. 2,400, yeah.
2,400. And they use the boat a lot. These guys travel
Yeah, that means like 14,000 miles.
14,000 nautical miles.
Yeah.
Is that what you've done up to now, roughly?
Yeah?
Yeah. So
I would
14,000
say so.
nautical. And on your wing engine?
Only 100 hours.
100 hours on the wing engine.
She's also kitted out with a beautiful AC and DC breaker panel.
So what Louis just mentioned to me is that there's twin autopilots on a boat like this, which is really nice to have. I mean, that would be the ultimate. And this one's sat compass, and this magnetic compass.
Yeah.
And you was running on the SATA one.
Always on the set.
Yeah.
But sometimes the satellite compass
Yeah.
misses the GPS.
Yeah.
And then it's good to have the magnetic one because suddenly everything goes crazy.
sure.
The boat turns like 90 degrees, and then we switch to the magnetic.
Magnetic. And also the redundancy.
Yeah.
If you lose one, you got another one.
Yeah.
And for a boat that's capable of doing Atlantic crossings quite easily, you want to have two autopilots. You do not want to hand steer for 16 days or longer. Really, really well equipped. And this is a beautiful boat.
And in case you lose the steering system, you have an emergency rudder.
Yeah, the emergency tiller, yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy that they'd give you, probably with a long extension bar.
Wow. It comes out from all of the cockpits
Yeah.
up, and then you need to fix it with lines.
Fix it with lines.
Yeah, because it's too heavy to
So you're
steer.
pulling with lines
Yeah.
on? Yeah, so that's a manual steering. I wonder if anyone's ever needed it, but that would be crazy.
Hopefully not.
A nice seating area. How often do you sit here, Lou?
Only on the way.
Yeah?
If it's really rough outside, then we sit down here.
So you never sit there though?
No.
That's for the skipper when he comes.
Maybe.
It's an awesome layout. Does this drop down at all?
No.
It's just permanently fixed?
Permanently, yeah.
Good for
There's a
breakfast?
bookshelf underneath
Yeah.
there too.
Yeah? Fantastic.
Cool.
Right.
No, don't do it. No.
Just once.
No. No.
You have to.
No.
We are leaving soon.
No.
You have to. They're leaving.
Hun.
She got afraid.
There was Lulu.
She thought it was a car though. 'Cause she
Bumping
looked
on
down the
birds.
road.
Okay, we're messing around now in the wheelhouse. So this is my cabin, yeah. When I come and when I visit Louis and them in French Polynesia, this will be my cabin.
I think
neat
she's
cabin.
invited.
And then we have the nice heating system on the way.
Oh yeah. Louis said to me once they opened this thing up. Where were you guys that were so
In
cold?
Canada, yeah.
In Canada. And that's the smokestack. But it apparently was so cold in Canada when they were there, they just opened this up and it warmed up this whole area. So that's quite a good. All the Nordhavn owners can take a tip from that. That's how you get free heating. They give you marble floors. I don't know if it's real marble, but it's. Is it real marble?
Yeah.
Damn.
You see? Really a good. And I mean, even a tall guy would fit in here. It's good size space. Very nice. Another cool feature is that there's two doors to the wheelhouse from the outside, and then you still have the stairs, and you still got from the main cab. It's main cabin up front.
No, VIP room.
Oh, that's a VIP room. Oh, so you still got those access, which is really nice. Makes the boat come together. Here's Peter.
Hallo,
Lolo.
zeig mal am Ricky das Ding mit den Schrauben.
Ja, mach ich später, ja.
This is the Lulu says the VIP cabin, so it's where he stays because he's very VIP. And I mean, what size is this bed, Lou?
Queen size.
Queen size.
Regular queen size bed, yeah.
So it's a good queen size bed, nicely finished off with ensuite head. Check the size of the head. And these guys are packing up to go back to Germany now. That's why you still see things lying around. But there's nice closing shower. Good size vanity. That's actually huge for a boat.
I know, that's what I said.
And a good size car case.
Case the whole time. A toilet.
Tons of storage down there.
Yeah.
Lockers.
More Birkenstock.
Yeah, Birkenstock.
That's a lot of space, eh?
Right. Everything from there is only storage.
Yeah.
This looks like a light mattress.
No, it's not.
No, it's foldable because they made it custom.
Ah, that's cool.
pretty cool.
And then down here you got
Oh yeah, you gotta show us
More
that.
storage. Oh yeah.
So, a house water pump over there, which is actually huge. I mean, that's like, you could say nearly residential size big. It's really nice big, good size water heater. And how easy is it to access all of this? Like, compared to on the catamarans where you're always trying to get into all the little tight places. Water maker, they could have put a bigger one.
Yeah, we should have add another membrane.
Yeah.
Then we would produce double the time.
But it's and then they got all those flipping massive storage space here. Keeping all your bags here. 2 bow thruster batteries. Good size bow thruster. What size is your bow thruster? Do you
15
know?
horsepower.
15 horsepower?
Yeah.
Okay. And it's electric, it's not hydraulic.
Electric.
Electric bow thruster. Which is good and reliable. They work all the time. They're not as strong as the hydraulic ones, but they work really well.
The hydraulic is 25 horsepower.
25 horse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing you need to worry about them timing out. After 1 minute they overheat and time out.
On the electric
electric
ones,
ones,
yeah.
yeah.
But they got the new ones now that are brushless, that are continuous drive.
Yeah?
Yeah. You don't need to switch it off. The only your limitation is your battery supply,
Yeah.
which is really, really good. But I mean, how's this for storage size? This is huge, huge, huge
You
storage.
see? Now you're sitting on
Massive.
all our filters, impellers. We got
Toilet paper for days.
Yeah.
Engine filters,
Second house water pump right there.
some kite gear. You can store everything in here. It's like a garage. This is the first garage, this is the bow garage. And then we'll show you this, the lazarette.
Yeah.
You got a lot of space in the lazarette.
And what is very nice as well, you see all the lights are with timers.
Oh yeah.
So in case you forget it,
It will shut down.
shut off automatically.
That's a really cool feature.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at all the storage. Storage there, whole bunch of storage there. Nice long cabinet there, more storage there. Lulu's trusty fan. And then there's hatches. There's 1, 2, 3 hatches on here, so you can open these up and they go to the main deck.
5 windows.
And 5 port lights.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fantastic. There's good ventilation in here too. Really good ventilation. And bookshelves for the people that read.
Aww. So sweet. It's seen better days though.
And there's storage under everything. What's under here, Lou? Is there storage or is it just access?
Access to, you can open up.
Yeah.
Food.
Anything?
See,
Okay, so some more access to systems and that, so which is really good. What's behind that one?
storage. That's storage.
Oh yeah.
And behind that one, you have the gray vent.
Oh yeah. So that could be like a good wet weather locker if you're coming from outside.
I'm surprised you got stickers.
And this goes up to the wheelhouse from here. So as you step out of the room, you can immediately turn. This door would be normally closed. And then you can go up to the wheelhouse from here, which is really great.
Now I'm taking them back.
This is the main cabin, or the owner's cabin. And Peter's still packing up. They're flying out in a couple of hours. But lots, tons and tons of storage over there. Those two. There's storage behind here, I know. And then over here is access to the fuel tanks and holding tanks.
Holding tanks, water tank, and grey water tank.
Check at that. I mean, they're huge, and they run the length of the width of the entire boat here. There's the water tank here. Really nicely set up. And then one massive, nice, really nice setup.
Here we got the dishwasher.
Dishwasher. It's always needed. Absolutely. Why is the floor so warm, Lou?
Because the oven did self-cleaning.
Self-cleaning oven.
How you call it? Pyrolyse?
Sterilizer?
Pyrolyse, is it in German?
It's 500 degrees
Celsius.
and then
It's burning everything up, so you see?
Ah,
Then it's clean afterwards.
self-cleaning ovens.
yeah,
Beautiful.
you need it.
It's a must-have.
Yeah,
Must. Absolutely.
Then we got a trash compactor here.
A good size trash compactor.
Good size American fridge.
Good size American fridge. Everything's been eaten because they're going home.
Ice maker.
Ice maker, nice.
And another freeze.
Oh, nice.
Some nice glass with glass holders in there. Beautiful setup. And then over here in the main saloon area, that's where if you can see it now, so I'm walking from here. So you can see there's the entire main saloon. And here in the floor, you can open that up in case you need to do any major repairs in the engine room. That opens up. That's a really cool feature. And this, same access?
Yeah. Just for if in case the bilge pump fails.
Yeah.
You have a manual one extension,
Really close.
and you can pump from here.
Oh, that's fantastic. Really well set up.
Oh, snaps. I'm just wondering, where do you watch movies?
So you watch movies in style.
That's pretty much.
It's a Lulu.
A few moments later.
We're not going to get a Nordhavn to sponsor us about it.
Yeah, that's how you hold on to it in rough seas.
That's how you
Now we go down to where the business happens.
washer, dryer, another big freezer.
So dryer, washer over there, freezers open and cleared because they're going home now. But yeah, so you could also use this as a countertop space once this is closed for packing and doing all the laundry.
People do have a workbench installed on here.
Ah, change that to a workbench. That would also be, and it's got a stainless steel top, which is really nice. So you could use it as a workbench. That's really nice. That is a must-have on a boat. That makes life very easy.
And that's why we only have 3 cabins. Because one floor is only the engine room.
Only engine room. Let's check this out. Ta-da! Check how nice that is. So nice. Okay, I'm not the tallest guy, but 1.7 meters. So if you're taller than that, you're a little bit out of luck. But for me, it's good size. What do we say? 325, 9 liter, 6-cylinder, inline 6 John Deere engine. Beautiful. 2,000 hours. These suckers are good for 40,000. What's the time between overalls on this? Do you know?
I think after 10,000.
10,000?
Mm-hmm.
Big engine. Really, really nice. Dual monster Raycor filters and a transfer filter. And I know that this is day tank here.
No, day tank is here.
Is this the day tank?
It's a gravity feed day tank.
Oh, gravity fed day tank.
And it has a water sensor.
Yeah.
in case there's some water in it.
It's got a built-in water sensor. Perfect. What have we got here?
That's the
vent.
No, if you don't trust the electronics,
Yeah.
you can shut the supply off and then measure how much you really burn per hour.
Oh, okay. Fuel flow rate.
Yeah.
Okay, flow rate check. Really nice. So mechanical flow rate check. Day tank. I mean, that's day tank, but that's not going to give you the whole day. I mean, that's
No,
like
it's gravity feed.
so permanently feeding in. Okay.
Hello.
So
You
it's
can decide from which tank you feed it.
yeah.
So in case you have like issues with one
Four.
tank,
4 tanks.
Yeah.
4 tanks.
2 forward ones and 2 mains
2 mains.
here.
So you couldn't really say it's a day tank. It's more like a pre-tank because, I mean,
Here
you
is
don't shut,
coming.
you leave it permanently open.
Normally, yes.
So dual alternator setup. I know this has got a Balmar setup. Dual Balmar setups on these, and these can actually, these are 100% adaptable for lithium. These are programmable, and you can change them to lithium. This is a house bank feed, and that's just to do starter battery. 24 volts system.
And the engine is keel cooled.
Oh, kill cooled.
Mm-hmm.
That's very cool.
So no water flow.
Yeah.
No impellers, nothing.
So it's closed loop system,
Yeah.
kill cooled.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing it when it was out of the water. That's
Only
pretty
the
awesome.
wing engine is water cooled.
Is water? Yeah.
In case maybe you don't know, the keel has a problem. The keel cooler.
Yeah.
You still have the wing engine.
You still have the wing engine, and that's the wing engine that we were talking about. 100 horsepower. But you guys hardly ever use the wing engine, eh?
Never.
And have you got a PTO takeoff, hydraulic takeoff on this for the
Stabilizers?
for the stabilizers?
Yeah. Here's the.
Okay.
Hydraulic oil
Hydraulic oil tank.
You see here down here
Yeah.
is where the.
Ah, okay. Where the valve bank is.
Mm-hmm.
And then PTO. Oh, he has it. And then there's a takeoff PTO. Takeoff here from the hydraulic pump. And then feed into the stabilizers, which are located on the side of the boat, right? They're over there. Yeah.
You can access it from the utility room.
From the utility room, yeah. Where's your other gen? This is your 20 kVA.
This is the 20 kW. The other
Another
one
one's
is
in the back,
Yeah.
in the lazarette. So 4 fuel tanks, 1, 2, and then the other 2 up front.
Now we got 5 because
5
this
if
one
you
is
can.
the one only for the wing engine.
Only for the wing engine.
In
So
case you have major issues
That's-
on the diesel.
that's really cool. So even the wing engine has an independent tank, which is not supplied by the main supply, or it is. There's also the transfer.
Yeah, you get the diesel from the transfer manifold.
Oh, that's great. So like even more redundancy
And you see
for it.
another one.
Another Raycor
Raycor.
setup.
Each generator has its own Raycor.
Own
Again,
So you're changing lots of fuel filters, and they do a good system. Always writing everything down on the filters. Really nice. Something that's really cool to have that I saw on this boat the first time was the oil change. So you can select exactly where you want to pump it out from, and you can just suck out the oil out of each individual unit into your hose over here, and you can fill from this hose. And as long as you're running the same oil everywhere, which mostly you are, you're perfectly fine. This side is like a dedicated fuel system side, because everything to do with the fuel system is here. And there's for the camera to check if anyone's sweating down here while they're doing oil changes, and the guys are having the cocktails up top, they can see it. And this door here goes into the lazarette. We just can't open it out because Lulu packed everything against it, but we'll show you from the other side. And then back here, we're back in the saloon again. and then we go into the storage garage toy area, and there's some systems. Main house banks are in here, and there's a lot of stuff, but everything's packed away since they're going away now. But I'll be able to walk you through. So this Nordhavn, you'll be surprised, actually has a solar system on it, and which keeps the batteries always perfect when they're away, and also during the day they don't have to worry about running generators when they're not on the boat, because that's keeping everything charged up. Entire electrical system, switch between batteries, what you want to select, if you want to do parallels on anything. But really the electrical system is really well built. Engine start batteries, main engine start, 2 8D size batteries for 24 volts, and then the wing engine, same setup over there. House bank behind there, and house bank over there. So there's quite a lot. There's I believe 8 batteries in total for the house bank. 60 hertz 220, 50 hertz 220 volts, and dive tank holders with the dive tanks, and behind that's the hydraulic pump for the David, eh? It's all the toys, a lot of toys, and plenty oil, because you do change a lot of oil on these main engines. In the back there, if you can see, that's the stern thruster batteries, AC for the boat, twin. Do you know what size ACs they are?
Oh, I don't know.
But yeah, by just looking at them from here, that's massive
I think
ACs.
we have 3.
Oh, that's 4 units.
4 units, yeah.
Yeah, so 4 AC units, 2 over there, and 2 in the back there, and then 9 kVA generator over there, dual hydraulic ram steering on the rudder post that you can see there, and then all the hydraulic valve banks that you can bypass certain systems, underwater light system. That's really nice. But it's just a huge lazarette. Oh, there's the manual steering bar. You'd think with such a big garage you wouldn't need more space, but you still need more space. I think this is where you guys spend most of your time.
Almost.
The beer o'clock table. If it's past 12 o'clock, someone will be having beers here.
Germany.
And all the fishing rods go up there.
So another stern station. That's pretty cool. At Nordhavn thought about everything. Really well set up. One thing you'll know about these Nordhavns, if you've ever been on one, or if you ever get on one, is that everything you grab is just like
Solid.
super heavy, solid. Not like power cats or sailing cats or anything like that, where everything's trying to hold as light as possible. It's built as strong as possible. Peter, do you put these ones in the hold or not when you're underway? These ones?
No, every time here.
All the time there?
Because we're never going to the swimming platform in a way. Too dangerous.
So what's the purpose of them?
In theory, going to the swimming platform underway.
Underway? We've dived off here actually in Grenada. Got kitted up to come out here, up in the water. Really nice. Yeah?
Diesel.
That one's diesel?
Yeah. The red one, it was red, now it's yellow. And the blue one is water.
And why are you telling me that, Peter?
Someone make a mistake and fill the water in the diesel tank.
How many liters?
1,200.
and was that person's name Peter?
I don't know.
What happened is they had a mishap, they weren't paying attention the one day, and Peter by mistake chucked in 1,200 liters of water in the diesel tank. But
After we had 1 week exercise for free.
And 1 week exercise for free after that. Peter and Lulu, thank you for letting us film your boat. and showing everybody what a beautiful Nordhavn looks like. And tell us about the story about how you bought this Nordhavn in the first. What made you decide you want to buy this Nordhavn? And because it was your first boat.
It's the first boat.
Yeah.
And you can go around the world with this boat. You have a range from 3,500 until 4,000 nautical miles.
Yeah.
With one full.
With one full tank.
Was one full tank. Yes.
And this is your first boat you ever bought.
Yeah.
Never had a small boat before this. Nothing.
Never.
Only some charters.
Only some charters. And what made you decide on the Nordhavn? Was it the range or just the style of boat? Did you look at other boats?
I like it. I look in the internet and then I found it.
Yeah.
The Nordhavn.
One of the only ones which are
which have a wing engine also, just
In
in
case.
case.
with
That's
an old
awesome.
folding prop and everything.
Yeah. And tell us a little bit, like, where did you pick it up? How far have you sailed it?
Yeah, we bought it in Florida. We took delivery in Florida. It was a new
Yeah.
one because you cannot get used ones easily.
Yeah.
It's
And
difficult.
he was looking, I think, for 3 years for
Yeah.
a Nordhavn,
Yep.
and he missed on one used one. So after a while, we flew to Mexico, USA, and Great Britain to look for some.
Yeah.
And then we got a new one in China,
Yeah.
and we made directly the deal.
So she's built in China,
Yeah.
She was built in China, yeah.
Like iPhone.
like iPhone. I love it.
Yeah, and we took delivery end of 2018, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we sailed her up to Canada, down to Suriname, Colombia, Panama, up again to Florida, and now we're back in the Caribbean.
And you guys have gone around the Caribbean how many times now?
I think 2-3 times so.
Yeah.
Caribbean is
Yeah,
a nice
in the
place to be.
Caribbean
Yeah.
we was also 7 times, 10 times in BVI.
Yeah.
With a charter boat.
With charter boat. And where's the next destination next year?
I don't know.
Maybe Panama Canal?
Ah,
I
Pacific?
think so.
In theory, we did it 4 times.
Awesome. Anything you want to say, Peter?
No.
No?
Okay, I say one thing.
Yeah.
Then if you buy a Nordhavn, you save your money.
And why is that?
We paid maybe
$2 million.
2 million euros,
Yeah.
and now we can sell it for 2.7.
Because of the demand for the boat now.
Yeah, the prices is going high, and the dollar is going also.
Is
high.
also going stronger.
Yeah.
So fantastic investment
Yeah,
then.
it's good. Nice.
Don't forget to subscribe to Lulu and Peter's YouTube channel.
I know I said this was going to be in this week's episode, but change of plans. So see you next week for some hospital shenanigans. Don't forget to subscribe below if you haven't already and give this video a big thumbs up. See you guys next week.